economy that was criminally mismanaged gave us electricity 24/7. So we want the president to come and tell us the economy that was criminally mismanaged. Again, the economy that was criminally mismanaged was able to increase base pay of workers 30%, even some 40%, and then he has done 10%. We expect him to come and tell us that the economy, which was criminally mismanaged. So it's going to be interesting. And my colleague has spoken at length about people being kicked out of work. Economy that again was criminally mismanaged, was able to put people to work and pay them. Now you are sacking them. We are yet to see what it's going to be interesting. But let me say that His Excellency the President, I always say that he's made history. He's been a deputy minister, a minister, vice president, president. He staged a comeback, and he's now the president again. That for me is history. But His Excellency the President must know that he does not have the luxury of excuse. He can't be given excuses. He preached on a certain promises, came to power on the back of certain promises. We expect him to deliver.
His Excellency would not continue on that, looking back all the time. He's been in power for close to 2 months. His energy minister told us that they'll be able to procure alternative food and that we expect the lights to be on. I think we should focus on that rather than continuously blaming the previous government. The reality now is that there is some intermittent power outages. I'm on record to have said that they need some time to settle down. My attitude is that we allow them some time, some leverage before we begin to criticize. But I hope that tomorrow he will be forward-looking with a statement and not going back, blaming people here and there. I mean, the result of the election was very clear that the Ghanaians were displeased with the governance of Nana Dankwa and then my government. And that is why they got an overwhelming result. I think you should keep that goodwill and look forward to rather professing solutions rather than going back to issues. So I wish him well tomorrow. I'll be here to listen to him. I anticipate that yes, he'll give us some breakdown of how the economy was handed over to him. But I want him to dwell more on what next he intends to do going forward.
Thank you. The vacancies are advertised. People write exams. They come for an interview before they are recruited, and this whole process can take a year. So if you just come in and say that somebody got a letter, say on the 7th of December, or after the 7th of December, and as a result the person should go, I think that is something that the president should talk about. Also, the purported cancellation of allowances for teachers, for nurses, is something that he has to talk about. Certainly, I would also wish that he speaks about the ongoing increases in fuel prices. He's been in for 2 months, almost every week. The price of fuel goes up, and we're expecting him to talk about it. And also, he wouldn't leave out the price of or the increases in the cost of electricity. Ghanaians are complaining. So I wish that of all the things that he plans to talk about, these are germane issues that to me, when he says or when he mentions or when he talks about, I would be happy.
And we expect to see the hopes of Ghanaians renewed towards many of the things that are in our manifesto in the area of education, of agribusiness, etc., etc. So high expectations that we will see all these areas touched on in terms of programs that will be rolled out to actually bring back a lot of enthusiasm, particularly jobs.
Current state of our economies, and then the plans to get out of the doldrums. The president has already described the economy as a crime scene. So I'm expecting the president to tell us the macroeconomic indicators. Where are we now? And then we all know the biggest challenge facing this country is youth unemployment. What are the plans to what are the pathways to get out of youth unemployment. How is the 24-hour economy going to dovetail into the employment creation? So 1, plans about employment creation. 2, how to stabilize the macroeconomic stability. 3, how to bridge the gap, the financing gap, especially in health. So these are the things that I'm expecting the president to do. He should also tell us the challenges that we are facing in the energy sector, how we are going to go out. We also want to find out from the president how are the numbers suddenly from the free senior high changing from 3.5 million to 5.7 million. We want to find out what the challenges are. We want to also find out from the president how the security situations in the country is. We see the threats of terrorism all around us. Internal security, external security, how is it going to turn out? Actually, we are expecting the president to tell us the blueprint for the next year and the 3 beyond.
Again, my other expectation is that the true state that we inherited as the majority will be reflected tomorrow, because we know that His Excellency Nana Danko, just before he was exiting office, gave us a state of the nation and told us that Ghana is not broke and there's so much that he has left for us. But tomorrow, I believe, by the time we hear the true state of the nation, indeed we will know where and what we inherited. Thank you.
Sika was the agenda 1.7 billion Ghana cedis. Which is about the sika 1.4 potential 1.4 million Ghana cedis. These are the issues I also want to in my head. It is sector by sector. The friend is electricity, health, education, and all the other sectors. That is what we are expecting. And it's more tedious. It's not the Baba Kabia. We have only 4 years to go, 1 term. And we share a broken strife. We share him was starting right from his appointment. And they say, oh, the come as much as we do. The Ghana from the Kaiser is very okay, issue, but issue that Dominion anything about say accountability. It's an issue say I don't want to go up to Koma. Now pay more control, more private, the first one, more these are the issues we expect to go. And I'm expecting positive.